Jonathan, coming up soon, May 6 to 12, is Kids Mental Health Week. So I wonder if you were talking to young people about mental health and mental health problems, how would you start the conversation with them so that they understood what these difficulties are?
I guess for me, when I think of mental health, it's really a part of one's overall health. And it really relates to how one thinks, feels, and behaves at different times. I think it's also related to how you deal with the kind of everyday up and downs of kind of life. How you handle stress would all be kind of associated with how you think about one's kind of mental health.
I know that a lot of teenagers these days, and even kids in elementary schools, they know a lot about mental health from reading about matters on the internet and so on, and many of them develop concerns about their own well-being and about the well-being of their friends and family. And I wonder, if we were asking kids what they should be particularly looking out for in themselves and in their friends, what kinds of changes would they be, should they be particularly concerned about?
Well, I guess what comes to my mind is that I think we can all feel many different things at different times. We all have kind of times when we can feel sad, when we can really worry, when it is hard for us to get going. I guess for me it's when some of those types of feelings and behaviors that we all have, if they become more intense, if they really can begin to get in the way of us doing what we need to do, that's when I get more concerned. But I guess some of those behaviors would also include difficulty falling asleep, being less interested in things, being focused on food, either having more food, less, really kind of withdrawing from their friends, not really doing the activities that they kind of typically do, would be some things coming to my mind.
I know a lot of kids actually that I've come across, they have occasional thoughts about wanting to hurt themselves, or sometimes even wanting to die. And that's a big worry for kids, particularly when their friends speak about this kind of stuff. And I always advise kids to take those things quite seriously and to try to seek help wherever that help is available. And I don't know, what are your thoughts about where kids should be looking for help? I know that from my perspective it really depends on the kid and where they're comfortable in going, either to a family member or a friend or a school teacher. But do you have any more thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think the key is to try to not kind of keep it within, to kind of reach out to folks out there. And I guess for some folks who I've been involved with, really turning to the actual internet website. There's lots of different sites out there that at least can offer some ideas and some suggestions of perhaps who to contact and when one might be more concerned about issues. So I know at Kinark we have a kind of website with a lot of links and such, and we have a Facebook page.
Yeah, check us out on Facebook.
Where one can look at. Yeah.